What's up guys, Delzinski here and I'm back with another WWE DVD review, and this time I'm looking at the title WWE TLC Tables, Ladders and Chairs 2013. Now this DVD was supplied to me by the good fellas at www.dvd.co.uk. WWE TLC 2013 is available to pre-order now and will be released on the 31st of March 2014. Tables, Ladders and Chairs 2013 will be priced at $17.99 for the DVD and $19.99 for the Blu-ray, and this title is certificated 15. Now, WWE TLC 2013 was the final pay-per-view of the year, and it brought the WWE Universe one of the most important matches in WWE history, with John Cena facing Randy Orton in a tables, ladders and chairs match to crown the very first WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That's right, it was a unification match of the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title. What a momentous night this was going to be. Not only does this pay-per-view feature this epic champion versus champion match, but we also see two 3-on-1 handicap matches featuring the likes of CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the full match card of the evening. To kickstart the pay-per-view, it goes off with a bang as we have the first of those 3-on-1 handicap matches with the best in the world, CM Punk versus the Hounds of Justice, The Shield. This match is followed by a WWE Divas Championship match, AJ Lee versus Natalya. Then we have the Intercontinental Champion, Langston, going one-on-one with Damien Sandow. Then we have an absolutely star-studded Fatal 4-Way Elimination match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. It's between the champions Cody, Rhodes and Goldust versus The Big Show and Rey Mysterio versus Ryback and Curtis Axel versus We the People, the Real Americans, Cesaro and Jack Swagger. Oh boy, what a pay-per-view it's been so far, but not to be outdone, it's main event player time, so I can only be talking about one person. It's Brodus Clay going up against R-Truth. Then there is a surprise matchup, as in the evening, The Miz confronts Kofi Kingston, which ultimately leads to a grudge match, as it's Kofi Kingston going one-on-one against The Miz. Then we have the second of our 3-on-1 handicap matches, and personally, for me, it's the match of the night, as it is Mr. Yes, it is the Yes Movement himself, Daniel Bryan, going up against the Wyatt family. And the build up to this match was fantastic, and this match does not disappoint. Whew! What a card it's been so far. And then we are on to the main event of the evening. Yes, champion versus champion, as we see the WWE Champion Randy Orton going one-on-one against the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena in a tables, ladders and chairs match. Now guys, personal favourite matches on this pay-per-view for me, well, I've already mentioned one of them, but it was my favourite, and I feel it was the show stealer on the night. It was the 3-on-1 handicap match, Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family. Not only because I'm a big fan of Daniel Bryan and I'm a big fan of the Wyatt family, but this had fantastic storytelling from the actual build up to the match to actually in the ring, in the match itself. I love Bray Wyatt, and he really did put on a hell of a performance in this match. Not just that as well, you've got the ultimate underdog here. You've got Daniel Bryan trying to overcome the odds and beat these three monsters that he's going up against. So this was my favourite match of the evening, and I'd probably get the pay-per-view just to watch this one. It was fantastic. One of my other favourite matches, well, it was the other 3-on-1 for the same kind of reasons. The best in the world, CM Punk, going up against The Shield. The Hounds of Justice, you know, they have kicked ass and taken names for a long time, and they wanted to do it to CM Punk. CM Punk, again, the underdog in this scenario, but you can never quite count out the best in the world. Would he be able to become the victor against Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and the beast that is Roman Reigns. Can he defeat Superman, so to speak? Well, again, you have to get the DVD and the Blu-ray to find out. Now, these two matches were my favourites, but a surprise match was the Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag Team match. Whew! Quite the match itself. I mean, it was a star-studded event, this one, because you did have Cody, Rhodes and Goldust, the Big Show, Rey Mysterio, Ryback and Curtis Axel, and the Real Americans. My favourite, well, We the People, Antonio Cesaro, and obviously Jack Swagger. It was a great match, and it was a surprise because it had a lot of names in it. Sometimes these work, sometimes they don't. This one definitely did. Another reason to grab this pay-per-view. Now, I've said all these matches, and I haven't even covered the big main event, the unification match, the momentous occasion, the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship being combined as it's Randy Orton versus John Cena. Now, everybody knows that I'm not exactly John Cena's biggest fan, but I do feel this was one of John Cena's better outings. Not just that as well, I'm a massive fan of Randy Orton, so I did enjoy this match. I'm not going to give away too many spoilers, but I will tell you there is handcuffs involved, so as you can imagine, there are some pretty interesting swerves. And as well, you might as well pick up this DVD because of the fact it is a huge night for the WWE. There's not really going to be many times where you're going to get two titles come together and become one. So guys, I would say it's most definitely worth picking up. Not only do you get the full match card, but you also get some DVD extras. You get a TLC kickoff show match between Dolph Ziggler and Fandango. You get an interview with The Shield as they reflect on their match at the TLC pay-per-view. You also get a WWE Superstar reaction to the Champion versus Champion match. So that's pretty interesting, getting all the other superstars' points of view. You get a John Cena discussion about his match at TLC. And you get an interview, which is hosted by Renee Young, with Randy Orton, the WWE Champion. So I would say you've got quite a lot on this pay-per-view, not just the card, but you've got some pretty decent DVD extras as well. All in all, I would most definitely pick up this pay-per-view. It was well worth the watch just for the 3-on-1 handicap matches alone. The tag match is a bonus, and the world title match is a TLC match, so there's always excitement when it comes to those style matches. You can pick up this DVD on the 31st of March 2014, and you can go pre-order it now. I will leave a link in the description box below, so be sure to get over to www.dvd.co.uk and pre-order now. So all that's left to be said, guys, as per usual, and until the next DVD review, is please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski for another WWE DVD review, signing out.